Sorry guys, not sure what was going on. I don't know if we were live or not. But anyway, happy super early Tuesday. I don't even know if we were online or not. I've just been trading the last almost hour or so. But if you're online, welcome. Sorry about that if I didn't start the stream or something. I'm not sure what happened with that. But in any case, I'm just looking at my trades here. I'm in the euro dollar. We're looking at the PMI news, lots of it that has already come out from 12:15. We just had the French flash news that caused price action to push downward. And I had identified earlier from the 12-minute chart these two levels here. We had demand on the 12-minute, which is this area here. That's what they went into. But we also had a second one down here on the 8-minute that they have not gone into. So I was just making mention that that's a possibility, but only if they break, break 107.90 do I believe they're going to go down there. Otherwise, if they break 107.965, then we're going to continue the uptrend. So this is my support and resistance on the 3-minute chart, waiting to see which way the breakout is going to take place. So far, it's sideways, still with an uptrend bias. And in about 13 minutes, we're going to have our third news event, which will be flash manufacturing PMI from Europe. All right, we're getting some nice action here. Come on now. So far, the indicator here is highlighting that they're coming into some demand, which is perfect because we've already identified this as a demand level. If you guys have been getting in here with me from the beginning, this is our buy stop order at 108 that we were in. We got in based on curve here. Let me see if that pops up. There we go. So this is our curve here. Pivot low at 107.132. Pivot high at 110.956. And so what we're looking at is a potential reversal towards the upside. We identified a support level here, and man, they hit that thing sniper and took off and went up. They're pulling back now from that, but I anticipated that the pullback would not go further than this first one here off the 12-minute. Worst case scenario, it'll come down to this second one on the 8-minute, but looks like they're respecting the first one, and they're trapped in between this support and resistance level here on the 3-minute chart. Looks like they're coming out of it though. Let's get back to the 3-minute. Yes, that uptrend bias is kicking in. Let's get some of my other tools on here. So this is still showing downtrend, but I'm seeing it already turning towards the upside. 1 minute still says sideways, uptrend bias. 30 seconds says the same thing. 15-second chart is the only one that's showing us an uptrend. So we don't really have a confirmation just yet. The time frame is too low to trust it. But based on these indicators, it's already in an uptrend. So this here is just ATR. These lines that you guys see here, that's all it is, typical. ATR, I think it's 14, something like that. This is just smooth Heikin-Ashi. That's what this is here. Just giving us what momentum is. So right now the momentum is up to the upside. And then just some typical EMAs. So it looks like we do have a uptrend breakout here. Let me see if we get an uptrend signal on the 30-second. Oh yeah, we already got our uptrend on the 30-second. So we have an uptrend signal, uptrend confirmed here. Ooh, nice demand level just got created. Look at that. These are all signs of it continuing the uptrend. So they might pull back to here to this demand level and then continue going up. So if you're not in this trade and you'd like to get in with me and take the chance on the uptrend, if you believe what I believe here, market order will be good right now, or where they're going down to possibly, which is 107.93, but we're already at 107.94, so might as well just do a market order if you want to get in. I don't have confirmation on the time frames I want. I just have confirmation of the uptrend on these smaller, these seconds time frames here. But I'd like to see something on the 1 minute. We got some uptrend confirmation here. ATR is already showing that they're on the way up. And if you guys were winning this trade with me earlier, this is where our original entry was, 108. So we would be in drawdown about 4 or 5 pips. I've since jumped out, jumped back in, and so when I jumped back in, it was back up here thinking it was going to break out to the upside at this point, but it pulled back, came up, and then pulled back again, came up, and pulled back harder. So I just held on to it because I knew that ultimately they're going up. Get rid of a lot of this noise here. There we go. Oh wow, they went back into the support and resistance I identified here. So I'm waiting for them to give us confirmation that they're breaking outside of this range here. This is what I call a support range. This is the distal of that support range. This is the proximal. Basing it off of the 3 minute. And you see how they're just ranging inside of that 3 minute? But I'm still seeing an uptrend bias. So even though they're ranging sideways, it's showing signs of breaking out to the upside. If you do jump in this and you're not a swing trader, you want to get out of here pretty quickly. Maybe you want to scout this or something. The first TP that I have is up here at 108.35. So you can make you a quick 35 pips if you're looking for just a quick day trade. If you're looking for something a little longer than a day trade, then the second position I have is at 109.05. That'll be a short-term swing trade. 109.45 would be short-term swing as well. And then an actual swing trade, I'm closing out everything at 110.05. As you can see, I'm going to be selling some of my positions as price action is going up. I posted a Kiwi yen trade. I think I'm negative on that now. Oh, I'm back positive. Dope. All right. So if you guys got this trade with me, it hit our stop loss, but I jumped back in. Hopefully you were savvy enough to do the same. I didn't have time to update anybody. That's why I always say, learn to trade on your own, because What if situations like this happen and I can't update you guys? But remember, I told you guys here, well, if you saw it earlier, I did a post on the Kiwi Yen. We went long, and within minutes, we captured this entire long move within minutes. It took off, went up, and we made money quickly. And then I told you guys we're going to turn here and that it's an aggressive sell order. And so we got in at 87, but our stop loss was 87.09. And remember I told you guys I hate using tight stop losses. That's why I do one-to-one trading. But I always put these here for you guys because you guys be over leveraging, man. So I got to make sure I keep y'all safe. But as you can see, anybody that had a stop loss, they got stopped out only for it to turn right back around in our favor. So I ended up jumping back in a little lower than we originally planned, 87. And then I'm just going to shave here at 86.60, shave here at 86.45, and I'm going to get ready to start buying again at 86.35. All right, so we already made the money going up. I jumped back in on this aggressive sell order because I knew they would possibly do some mess like this. That's what I mean by aggressive. It basically just means move your stop loss or get ready to ride the wave because they're probably going to take you for a little ride. As you can see, we already... oh no, this was the uptrend. Sorry, guys. This was our original buy order, and then we took profit 1, 2, and 3. That's what we did. Okay. So I don't think I saved the other chart. I did not. All right, so let's do it now then. That looks about right. All right, so we got 80. All right, so let's figure this thing out here. So I don't need this. All right, so let's do 86.65. Let's do that. 86.65. And let's close this out. And then we'll do 86.45 here. $86.65. So we got an uptrend on euro dollar. Trying to fix this, guys. Give me 1 second. 86.45. These things are tight, boy. Let me get rid of that buy stop order. All right, looks like we might have it here. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do here is half of my position here is going to close out at 86.65. I'm just going to sell it. I'm going to sell the latter half at 86.45 and then get in on a buy at 86.35. So for those of you who want to get in at this demand level here, that's where I believe QE is going to go back to the upside. As far as where I'm going to take profit, I don't know. Once it hits this, the sky's the limit. We'll just, because it should be going up quite a ways. I'm just going to hold it. Hold it to where? I don't know. But I'm holding it. I'll let you guys know once we close this down here or capture it. All right, let's go back to the euro dollar. See what we got going on here. Yes! You better come through for your boy. Look at that. I told y'all it was an uptrend bias. Look at that uptrend. That is nice. We got our breakout to the upside. So all of that consolidation was reading up. There we go. So let's go back to our 2 hour. We still don't have anything. 3 minute downtrend probability. Nah, not going to worry about it. It's a pullback. So we still got 56 minutes. It's 1 a.m. The European news just happened 3 minutes ago. That's where we got that push from. Actually, it's 1 a.m. This is the 1 a.m. right here. So that's what's pushing it back down. It's this one here. So the 1 a.m. European flash manufacturing news just happened. So the French news brought it down. The German PMI news brought it up. And now the European flash manufacturing news has caused it to pull back down again. The last manufacturing news we have is the pound, the British pound. And that's going to be in 26 minutes, and then I'm done. And for those of you who don't know where I'm going, I am in this trade for a swing. I'm going to be selling off at 108.35. That's where, if you guys are day trading, you can get out there at 108.35, make a quick almost 40 pips. If you're looking more for something that's along the lines of short-term swing or actual swing, then short-term swing, I'll be exiting at 109.05 and at 109.45. That's where I'll be shaving off, and then I'll completely get out at 110.05. That's where I believe there's probably going to run into some action there, and I don't want to be part of that. I want to be out of there before they get into that supply zone up here on the 2 hour. All right, so again, I believe they're heading up here to this supply zone, and we're going to be exiting before it gets up there. We already identified that this was an area of resistance and that they will pull back from it. They have since done that. They hit our demand level that we identified on the 12-minute chart. They have officially broken out of our resistance or our support range, so I'm going to delete those two. These were our two entries originally, 107.73 and 108. 108 has been triggered. They have now pulled back to 108, but I do believe they're going to continue the uptrend. Now, I will say this, once they break this price here, the uptrend is official. So we need them to break that there. Got to have an uptrend breakout right there at 108.482. So I'm predicting the uptrend, but the confirmation of the uptrend won't be ours until 108.48 is broken. And I'm pretty hopeful we'll get there. If we at least get to 108.35, we should be able to get to the 108.48. Now it's going to pull back from 108.35, but I'm anticipating a continuation after it pulls back again. And I don't think the pullback is going to be massive. I think when it pulls back, it's probably just going to pull back to like where we are, like this area here, because I think this is going to be our breakout point. This immediate retest is kind of making me think so that when price action gets back up here, we're going to have a breakout to the upside and then a pullback and then maybe to here again and then another breakout. So up to here, pull back to here, and then uptrend again. They went back into that 3-minute area. Oh, they went deep into it. Jeez. All right, so if you guys don't remember, it was this. I'll just put these lines here. Just delete them and they're going to go right back in that same area. All right, so they went back into that range again. As you can see, they're not even closing any orders. They're trying to prove me wrong. Got 40 seconds to see how they close. They just keep wicking, but they're not closing below. So still shows sign of an uptrend. Look at that, all the orders get rejected. Let's see how I'm doing on all the rest of these trades here. Not too good on that one. Oh, because I'm trying to catch it back down. That might work out. We'll see what happens. Aussie dollar pulled back on me. These are my 2 buy orders. This one got triggered, but as you can see, it pulled back, waiting for it to head up. Bitcoin had a buy position here at this 15-hour, and then a buy position, I think, at this 1-day level. Together, both of them are, centered here in drawdown. I identified this as a support level. It looks like that support level is holding still. So I've been green a few times from here, but now I'm back to drawdown. So it's just playing around these 2 areas here. So I'm just going to be patient. Euro yen, we'll see what happens. I'll reinvestigate that one. That looks like it's going back up. Pound dollar. It pulled back on me, but I've already identified demand here and support here, so should be getting more uptrend soon. Kiwi yen is coming down. Doing a really good job. It's making me feel proud. At least somebody's listening. QE dollars pulling back. We were in a long. Looks like they're going to come back down to here. I'm just going to hold it. This thing has pulled back. So it looks like I'm selling from here. Not too much in drawdown. If it comes up here, I'm going to catch another standard lot. I'm going to do an add-on here. But if it comes down here, I'm going to do another half a standard here. But it's just kind of been going sideways for a while. Since May 11th. So 10 days or so, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's just sideways. All right. Waiting for dollar CAD to drop. This is what we're doing on dollar CAD, as you can see. Trying to take this thing all the way down. Dollar yen, this should be coming down. All right, wait for that to come down. And waiting for gold to go back up. I caught this breakout here to the upside, but as you can see, it has turned back around on me. But I also saw that it could come down here. So I did another add on there to take that back up. Wow, they really are playing. Look, they never closed anything below here. They just keep wicking. Still an uptrend bias. All right, so it looks like we just gotta have to hold. Last news is going to be in 17 minutes. All that news and we didn't go anywhere. Spent 2 hours ranging to the side. So let's hope this last bit of news is the kicker. Unless they're waiting for the USD news, which is at 6:45 Pacific time. That's in another 5 hours. So let's see what this does in the next 17 minutes. And then after that, we'll call it a night or a very early morning. And I'll see you guys in a few more hours. And we'll do this again at 6:45 Pacific time, 9:45 Eastern. So again, we're going to wait for the next 17 minutes. That's going to be the last bit of news. We've already sat through French, German, and Europe, and now pound is coming up at 130. All that news, and I thought we were going to make some money, but it just went sideways. This was the French going down. This was the German going up. Then the Europe went down. And now it's kind of just playing again. So it looks like pound is last. And let's hope it pounds its way up to the top. It's respecting our analysis so far, which is this is support, this is resistance. And this hole between these two, I would call this is the support range. It's ranging between this support level or area for the upside. Okay, 1 minute. We got an uptrend signal on the 1 minute. Uptrend signal on the 2 minute and on the 3 minute, but no confirmations yet. So we're still waiting. I'll be right back, guys. Remember, news is starting in 14 minutes. This is the last set of flash manufacturing news out of Europe. So far, we had French, German, and Europe, and now we're going to have British pound coming up in 14 minutes. After that, I'm going to call it a break, and I'll be back at 6:45 Pacific time, 9:45 Eastern, to see if the last bit of flash manufacturing news from the USD is going to give us that push I'm looking for to the upside, because we got to get out of this range so we can make some money on this swing trade. So I'll be right back. All right, I got my late night snack, and we got 10 minutes. Or is this an early morning snack? That sounds unhealthy. Early morning snack. They're outside of it again, huh? All right, now that they're outside of it, we'll call it support as well. All right, so because they're playing within this area, I'm just going to call this the support range. And so we're going to have the proximal and the distal of that support range. This is the area where the buyers are holding in this particular area of demand as well. So we have demand here, and then the support range is here. So all of this here, that's holding up all that support. Oh, I hope we get that explosive move. 8 minutes, please. I just want to go to bed so good. All in all, we know it's going up. We can see the curve here. And we've already identified 2 demand levels. So let's hope when this news come out, it doesn't push down to the second demand level that's on the 8-minute chart, which is down here. And this is in the same area as our original buy order. So the original buy order was down here. 107.75. You know what? Just for the fun of it. Except I'm going to do mine at 75. There we go. So if you guys want to, I'll switch that to 75. Why is it not popping up? Buy limit order 107.75. Oh, right here. There you go. All right, so we got 6 minutes. My hope is that it just takes off to the upside based on our buy stop order. But if it does pull back, because I've since not only gotten here, I did an add-on when it got up here, expecting to break out, but it just tickled me and kissed me all up here, and then it just pulled back some more. So I added another order here. But if it does pull back in the next 5 minutes, we're going to have the British flash manufacturing PMI news. If it does shoot down before going up, I'll just do another last add-on here because we do have some demand still left over. But my hope is that it just keeps going up. I just hate that all of this is downtrend formation. But what they're creating now is an uptrend. So this rally-based rally looks like it's coming into. If they do create another rally, then this is a continuation pattern to the upside. So let's hope things are turning around in our favor. All right, 4 minutes and they're building up already. Maybe this is what we've been waiting for the whole time. Please, Lord, let this be worth the wait. All right, the 3-minute is already showing uptrend. Let's turn on some of these indicators and see what they're saying as price action is moving. All right, so we're coming out of this support range here towards the upside. Smooth hiking actually still just shows the support range, the momentum to be down. Actually sideways. It's sideways momentum. But looks like there's still uptrend. There's uptrend formation here. So as you guys can see, for those of you who like trend lines, here you have higher highs and you also have higher lows. But based on this 3-minute, it's not going to continue the uptrend until we break past 108.13, this daily open. At the very least, that's probably what we're going to get. Break out to the upside, past the daily open, consolidate, continuation of an uptrend pattern. Y'all better keep pushing in our favor. With less than a minute left, come through for your boy. Oh, that's a good little session. "35 seconds. Come on, I don't want to hold my trade anymore. Ooh, 2 seconds. What we doing? Y'all gonna play me like that? You got me on a live stream like this? Come on, British. That's not enough strength. You're not moving. That means these sellers are gonna win. Or maybe the buyers are playing games and they're trying to get a lower price, waiting for the sellers to push it down a little bit more before they pull the trigger. That could be the case. So we have uptrend still because it hasn't broke to the downside. Hasn't done anything. It's just hanging around our buy stop order. All right, so these things aren't doing anything for us. Let's see if I can find something. Might be going down to here. What's in there? Okay, so this little red guy right there, they could turn off of that and keep the uptrend going. Oh, look like they did it already. Come on, we 2 minutes into the news. Come on. No, up. Well, at least all of this is uptrend formation. This is uptrend. Break out to the upside. Up. Up. Even this is up. This is not going to hold. It might hold right here. Might get some resistance in here. This whole area all the way across. Yeah, it might be bumpy right around here. That's only 9 pips away. Look how much time they wasted. They haven't even moved 9 pips. Like they are barely moving. What is this? 5 pips. Since the news started, they've moved 5 pips. All that does, nothing. All right, so it has officially hit. This candlestick here. Hopefully it holds for the breakout. Man, you know we pick good prices because look how they just play around it. That's how you know you pick the right price. It just sucks because look at how much they play around it. How much they go up and down around it. That's the part that sucks. Wow, this news was really dead. Oh, so does that's why I gotta say dead. And then you want to perk up. this was the driest European news I've seen in a long time, especially for PMI. Come on, there you go. See? I was telling the people there was going to be a breakout, and then you made me look like I was lying. Come on, push. Take us to the daily open. Once again, we've been on here for the European news. Coming down here, we had the French. The German took price action up. And then the European, specifically for Europe, came down. And now since the pound started, it's been going up again. But all in all that up and down for the last 2 hours that we've been looking at this, it has been a maximum of 19 pips. So there you have it. They moved 19 pips just back and forth. I'm still hopeful of the uptrend. As you can see, this level I just identified is working out. They kissed it perfectly, and they're on their way up. See how beautiful it is to be able to read a chart with your eyes? All them indicators were still pointing down. I'm like, nah, it's not going down. That thing's going up. Indicators are so late. Look at that. Already breaking out to the upside. And this is exactly what I wanted. A demand level to be created before going up. And we're getting it. Yes, yes. That means the rest of these should be turning around soon. I think I closed out of this one. I sure did. I gotta figure out where to get back in on this one. Oh, it's real close to where we originally got in. It came back. Oh, it probably hit I had a manual trailing stop. I think it closed me out. All right. Well, this looks like the best area to get in at. But I hope they're not turning there. I'll figure it out and then I'll post something for you guys. Aussie yen. Good stuff. This thing is turning back around. Good stuff on Bitcoin. Just shot up. Yes, yes, yes. Euro yen, waiting on that. That's got to go back up though. I got to turn that around. Yep, this is going up. So we got 18 minutes. That's probably when we're going to get that push up. Pound has reached the bottom of our demand zone on the 8 hour. This was that 8-hour range. It wicked all the way to the very bottom down to the distal. And now it's turning around. So hopefully we can get some relief from here. Kiwi yen is still working out in our favor. 693. All right, so I just put a stop loss here. All right, so I'm taking this down here. As you guys can see, I was in a half a standard lot. I told you guys this was an aggressive sell order because I figured they would push back on us before shorting. And so they did. They pushed back about 20 pips before coming back down. I had a TP1. It already reached it. So it already closed out half of my position. This other half, this 25, I'm going to buy it back down here. Close there. And then get into another standard lot to the upside. I'm just going to hold this for a while. I'll let you guys know where I'm going to get out at. But I'm just going to hold this for a minute. I think Kiwi yen still has a ways to go to the upside. Kiwi dollar, we're already in good standing. Almost in good standing with dollar CAD. They just playing with me. They don't want to short. Dollar yen playing with me. See, I get in here to short. You see how they play with me and they pull back and try to get me to get out. I'm holding. Let's go back to euro dollar here. All right, we're getting some uptrend traction at least. Wow, this is some very weak news. Well, all right, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. Looked like not much happened. It just went sideways, all that news and nothing for 2 hours. All right, so I'll be back around 6:45 a.m. Pacific time, which is 9:45 Eastern time. This is Professor Cornelius Ward, and I hope that you are profiting with the professor. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care.